Hello guys, namaste, Perev and Yepi, Sanbonani, Huyamor. Anyway, I wanna go
Hello.
through. I wanna go through comments today, this morning. I wanna go through all the comments. I wanted to do this video where I go through comments and respond to my people. Let's start with the first video. I hope you will see yourself. Okay, please show how to use the DC bench power supply. Okay. Let me say definitely. Okay, I'm gonna do a video doing a DC bench. Using a DC bench power supply, and normally don't even use a DC bench power supply. Sometimes I'm capable of 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 um of just pointing a shot, and I've done that several times to my videos. I'm not sure if you have seen that. I've done it several times. Okay, what's the issue? Okay, this one I don't think there are any comments. These are related new videos. Even this one, there's nothing much. Let's open this one. Okay. I'll be responding to your comments. 7 comments. Okay, good job as always. Thank you so much. Take care, man. Okay, I've seen this before. It's a super IO chip timed out BIOS. It's just a glitch that blocks the modern laptop software degraded firmware or bad BIOS firmware updates. Yes. Totally agree. Okay, good job, sir. But where did you get the BIOS pin that worked instantly? Okay, you need. Okay. Keep. Okay, good job. Keep on working. Let me just say, I won't. It's true. I won't stop. I'll continue to do videos. Good job. But don't work on the display unit. Yes. Let me just say, lol. Promise my guy. Don't remember stretching in the laptop screen. Stop. Screen. But thank you, man. I've reply. Okay, let's go right on this one. So I'm going through comments. Okay, there's my guy there, Wayne. He's saying, "Ish, bad track." Yeah, guys, I remember this job very well. Here, the CPU was tracked, and it's always the case with these machines. And I remember, the other day I was fixing this machine all in one white one like this. I was Wayne came there with this machine. I remember very well, and Wayne will also tell you. So I'm sure he remember that day when he came with exactly the same machine, the white one, all in one HP, and we checked. I was checking there for him, and I saw that there was a short on the 3.3. Same case as this one, there was a short on the 3.3. And when I traced the short, it was coming straight from the CPU. Okay, you know how? I'm not sure if you'll understand. You know how these laptops, modern laptops, they have what do you call this? The 3.3. They have a PCH. So the PCH side on the CPU, it's 3.3. The PCH is 3.3. At the CPU, it's not the 3.3. Only the PCH, the platform control hub, which is integrated into CPUs nowadays, but it's separate. But each power rail is separated from where? From the CPU. It's not connected with what? With the CPU. Okay, the CPU uses 1 volt or less, 1.2 depending on the CPU. But most of the CPU that I've checked, they are around 1 volt, 0.9, 0.8. They are always around there. The PCH 3.3 volts. Okay, it controls what? The hard drives. It starts so many things. Okay, so here there was a short on the 3.3, and the short was coming from where? Was coming from the PCH within the CPU. And when I injected the 3.3 here, the PCH was getting hot. The CPU was getting hot. Wanted to see, and I did it under the microscope. Only a specific portion of the CPU where the PCH was getting extremely hot. Okay, if you have this machine and you have a short on the 3.3, you can inject the 3.3 there, feel free. Inject the 3.3 volts, and if the CPU gets hot, it means the PCH within the CPU has been shorted to ground. And again, Wayne told me that he removed the CPU and the short. No. We did I think both together. I can't really remember that if we did remove the CPU or he did it himself. And then the short was gone. And he ordered a new board. According to him, he said he bought a new board. Same way here, my guy. So I was telling him that Intel should do something now. Their CPUs are getting bad now, and they like, seriously, guys, it's always the case. Always the case. You get a short on the CPU. When we check, it's coming from where? It's coming from the PCH. Okay, too much heat tracked this chip. I told him no. I think one of the MOSFET failed, was shorted, allowing the 19 volts go straight to the CPU. It's not heat. CPUs have heat protection, so it can't be heat, of which is true. It can't be heat. CPUs all know have a heat protection. Let's continue. Let's check right here. Dell not turning on. Let's see. Okay, do we have any comments? We do. Okay, there was a short. And this Dell I remember very well. Thank you. Now watching your faulty finding process and seeing how you trace the fault. Good work, man. Keep it coming. Thank you for the video, my brother. On the 3.3 and 5 volts power supply at 2 coils. Okay, this city wise. I want you to listen to this comment. This guy is so smart. I don't know who he is, but he is extremely smart. I was so impressed. Okay, I was so impressed, guys. Let's read what he said here on this comment. He said, thank you for the video, my brother. Okay, on the 3.3 and the 5 volts power supply, there are 2 coils. I remember very well. Okay, on this video, I was trying to I checked for the schematic and I couldn't find the schematic, but I have my own way of telling which one is 3.3 and which one is 5 volts without the schematic. But he gave me a nice tip, a nice clue. So he said, on the 3.3 volts and the 5 volts power supply, there are 2 coils. The one with a higher resistance is 5 volts. And the other one with a lower resistance is 3.3 volts. I was so impressed. And on top of that, listen to this, what he said. He said, for case of the board, there are 2 capacitors. One, yes, it's true, there are 2 capacitors. Normally, those are electrolytic capacitors. You will see them on the 3.3 and 5 volts in most of the ports. But the new ones, they don't have those capacitors. I've checked. So he's saying one is 6 volts or 7 volts capacitor. There we can inject 5 volts. The other is 4 volts capacitors, which indicates the 3.3 volts is true. This one, the higher one, is for 5 volts. This one is for the 4 volts. For what? Is for 3.3 volts always. That information can be used to identify the 3.3 and 5 volts early without the schematic. Thank you for sharing us with us the knowledge. Bruh, I was so impressed. Like, believe me, bruh, I was so impressed. Like, I was so impressed. This guy is so smart. I was so impressed. Anyway, let's continue. Hello, my lecture. This is Kwenku from my brother Ken. He's saying hello. My lecture, JPV. I can't see the components you are testing these days. You are not using the digital microscope any longer. Why? Anyway, great video. I love watching you. I'm really sorry, guys. Sorry, man. I've been these days. I don't know that I've been lazy or what, but I've been lazy these days. And this computer hardware and software is saying thank you. So I'm saying thank you, you too, my brother. Take care, man. Okay, let's go through this one. Today you are reading comments one way. This is Samsung not turning on. Let me check what was the issue on this Samsung. I think the PCH was getting extremely hot. Or did I fix this? Oh yes, I did fix this. Yes, I did fix this. Remember very well the problem here was the power button. Nice work, my friend. Take care, brother. Okay, good job. Thank you. Hello, brah. Can you do a video on how to identify a BIOS chip? Definitely. Showcase I will do. Try changing a battery of a multimeter. Thank you, brother. Yes, my multimeter was giving me some issues. Okay. Let's go through this Mac. Okay. This wasn't turning on, and there was a corrosion on one of the chips. I remember very well. No, there were no comments here. Well, beeping 4 times. Yes. Dell was beeping 4 times and no display. Oh yes. This was the RAM. Okay, in case it's a slot problem, can we? Okay, there's my brother there responding. He's saying, in case it's a slot problem, can we change it? Yes, you can change the slots anytime. If the fault is coming from slots, you can change the slots. But anyway, you don't have to change the slot. In most cases, you know those pins on the slot, you can resolder them again before changing the entire slot. And he's saying, and what about when the problem comes from the power supply or a short? Yeah, there are two MOSFETs generating the RAM power supply. The RAM power supply is 1.5 volts and the lower voltage is 1.35 volts. And old RAMs they are 1.8. So you can change those power. I mean the power supply. You can fix it in case there's a short. Check whether the short is coming from the MOSFET or the short is coming from the capacitors or the short is coming from the chip. It's simple. Okay. Okay, nice one. Good information. Let's like. Yes. Nice done. You are doing well. Thank you. There's my guy there. One planet, one people. Thanks, my man. Boss, thank you for the video, but I have the same machine. It's not seeing the hard drive and the USB port. I think there, my friend, you have a faulty PCH. The PCH does that. The PCH, where it can't read the hard drive and the USB ports are not working. That can be PCH. PCH is capable of doing that. Hi. I think it was just a frozen BIOS. Next time, reset the first before disabling the machine. Thank you, my man. Okay, I have a Dell Latitude from Collins Smoke. He's saying I have a Dell Latitude D830. First, it used to turn on and go off by itself, but now it does not turn. It doesn't even turn on anymore. It's just dead. Can you help me out? Is check your 19 volts. Check the 19 volts, 5 volts, and 3.3 volts. Please, what should I do? I don't understand. Don't really understand here. Why are you not replying to our comments? Sorry, man. Always working, doing repairs, but I love you guys. So, and I will keep posting videos one way. Yeah, guys, it's true. I don't have much time. I won't be able to, I'll be able to post videos one way, to respond to you guys one way. Like, on that to you. So, it's too much. It's hell of a job. So, I won't be able to do that kind of a job. It's too much for me. Love it. Thank you, buddy. Take care, man. This is my brother. I love this guy. Okay, guys. It's true. You won't be able to repair everything. You understand? Some of the stuff you won't be able to repair. You need to understand that, and you need to accept that you won't be able to repair everything. And I don't see a reason why I hide my videos where I wasn't able to repair a certain machine. No, people need to know the truth. I need to tell them what is going on. Anyway, let's read Eli Montana comments. Hello, how do you adjust the capacitor? Hello, how do you adjust the capacitor veil? Don't really understand that question. With some troubleshoots, I'm very intrigued to learn more about computer repairs. Welcome, brother. You removed the screen connector while the battery was still connected. Oops. Lol. All make that's mistake. Sometimes cards. It's not a big issue. Nothing happened. Nothing will happen. Okay, okay. George BIOS is usually 3.3 and 3.8. No, the BIOS is 3.3 and the BIOS is 1.8, and some old BIOS were 5 volts. New ones are 1.8 volts. We have 3.3 volts ones, and the old one 5 volts. I want to learn how to repair a laptop. Can you help me repair a laptop? Yes, my guy. How can I help you? Okay. Say this one. Like how you explain step by step. Namaste, brah. And I have. Do you have a shop? Do you have a shop or work from home? I don't work from home. I have a shop. I used to work from home, but now I have a shop where I used to stay. I walk when I'm going to my office. Like how you explain step by step. I like how you explain Can you also do a video on laptop marathon ribbon connectors? How to carefully open those connectors and remove the ribbon and connectors and that cannot be opened. Yes, sure, brother. I will do. Okay, there's a lot of you guys. I won't be able to respond. Not, I won't be able to respond. Lots and lots and lots and lots. I'll do another video next time. Anyway, I love you so much, guys. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.